going on, Mr. Dave here on the Rock Pile? Hey man, we're up at Lions, Tigers, and Bears. And we are making a cool cat pond with a waterfall. And we've made some good progress. I think I did one little video so far that was just showing sort of the basics of it. But we've gone quite a ways. We have now placed the steel down in the pool. We have the grid, at least that's what I call it. And so we're gonna have this little sort of a Baja beach sort of zone that cat can walk up in, can swim in here. We're gonna try to get the water level to be up the top of that wall. So we'll add 2 or 3 inches on top of the rebar, maybe 3.5 feet. Would be kind of cool. All the rebar that goes up the sides of these big boulders, we're gonna turn into rock, fractures to try and make it look like it's part of that boulder all the way around. Got a little shelf up here that won't be nearly as deep, maybe a foot and a half maybe. Got a huge big boulder on this side too. It's a massive big boulder right here, and right here I just came up with the idea of making a shelf that'll go out a little bit so the cat can kind of hang out here and jump into the pool or just have his little paws hanging out there. So I'm going to see about making a little shelf fracture. Looks like this boulder is broken and falling apart, but creating a cool shelf, man. So this is going to be the starting pond. It's not real tall and high, but it's going to be big enough to where the cat can like lay in it and just let the water run around him, and then it'll go off the spillway, the waterfall section. That's the orange highlighter area, and it'll bounce down in here and bounce down in there. So it's all done with bender bars and 20-foot sticks, a 3/8 inch. Got our tie wires, which those little loopy-doopy things, which are not as fast as the spool for guys that do these big giant pools all the time. and they even have a pneumatic tie wires that just do it with a push of a gun. It's pretty amazing, but they're like $2,800 or something. But yeah, I like to pull on it and adjust the steel while I'm using those loop tools. So sort of a beach entry, Baja, whatever you want to call it. This will be really super shallow, and then feather out some boulders around the perimeter there. There's that big boulder there, and it's gonna have like a little shelf right there. Will be so cool. That will be so cool. And there'll be boulders around this wall right through here, all along here, to sort of faux rock the wall so it doesn't look like a wall. And so we'll have some kind of boulders in there that'll again match the existing stuff. There's a big rock there. We just went around it. And we pre-poured a little bit of some concrete there just for steps for getting up and out of here. Stabilize that corner, get the elevations of the steel off the dirt. You know what I mean, jelly bean. So, walking over to the other side, and you can kind of see the layout here. I get pieces of plywood to walk on the steel on the pool, which has got those dobies, 3-inch dobies, so you're not trying to, do the tire exercise like football practice. So yeah, so there you go. It's gonna be cool, gonna be awesome, and we have shade, and I'm loving the shade, and it's been just wonderful up here at Lions, Tigers, and Bears. So please support them if you can. Throw them a donation. They survive on donations only. So great people. They rescue wild animals, wild cats, or I should say exotic cats and bears and animals, bobcats, that have been abused, neglected, 6-foot square cages for their whole life, and these are beautiful big places where they can live out their days. What's going on, Mr. Dave here up on the Rock Pile at Lions, Tigers, and Bears. If you can go to liontigersandbears.org and send them some money, help them take care of these amazing wild animals, tigers, jaguars, panthers, all kinds of stuff. I don't even know, bobcats. So anyway, here we are. We're building a little waterfall pond project for a new cat they got, and we have just finished putting on the texture coat. And then I throw that fog coat on there, which we've shown in other videos. It's just a powdered stucco product. It's cementatious. And so that will integrate into the cement mortar mix we sprayed on with the hopper. As you've seen in other videos, very simple. It's starting to firm up, so I need to get my trowel on here to knock down the spit marks a little bit, and that spot's getting gray. Daniel, we got to get a hose over here, wet this up. It's getting gray. Dried out, powdered, man. So Daniel will get this a little wet, and then we'll be ready to trowel down this whole face we did with our fog coats, as you can see. And we've done, you can give it a miss with the hose, yeah. And and we've done the waterfall start portion already, as we see here, and that is pretty much finished. We're ready for the paint, and she's ready to go. Cut off the cap there that's on the feed pipe, which we set right in here, so the water will kind of swirl around and then make its way out the water feature and down into the big pond, which is the coolest thing ever. We have these massive boulders that are just right here in the geography. So we're just putting a structure around a hull, if you will, that can hold water. And it's been shotcreted, and it's been waterproof with Aqua Block XL and Mirror Coat Membrane C. Here's the water feature. Is going to dump right there into here, and then gurgle on down into this raised flat spot, and then into the deep water over there, 3.5 feet maybe. So pretty cool projecto mundo. And this will be a little beach entry for the cat to come and go. We got this skimmer outside here, so water will be pulled into there, and it'll be coming down from the waterfall up there. And it's under a big oak tree, so that will be providing lots of leaves to be filtered out. So anyway, Mr. Dave here on the rock pile. Hope you're having a good day. What's going on? Mr. Dave here up at Lions, Tigers, and Bears, and we have finished up the Cool Cat pond water feature, and got it all dialed in, and it's pretty awesome. And challenged to match the real rocks we have around here, but I think we got pretty darn close. Yeah, and you could kind of like just live here forever trying to match, but I think we're pretty cool, pretty close, baby. So you can see here's the real, here's the faux. This is all faux rock. We got a little bit of faux rock lichen in there, and some other kind of colorations, textures. I just mixed up some fast set plus some Quickcrete base coat pumper mix. Has the fibers in it, and then you mix it up with colorants, and you come up with different colors. So we came up with that more of a brighter color, and then we have a darker color here. And this stuff is, you can see it's not too bad with that, but when it gets wet it goes green, so it's magic. It changes color. So you just have to try and get as close as you can get. And but you can see the feature is not looking too bad. This is all our little encased pond space, which is going to be awesome. And we have the skimmer structure we built out, so it came out through the wall, and the skimmer is down in here. So this area will be outside of the enclosure, which is being built here. And it will actually have a complete roof on it going all the way over. They're going to have some fun trying to navigate these trees. They might have to take a limb off or two. But so this whole thing is going to be full of water. It's got 2 bottom drains and then a drain to drain the feature, which goes outside and will be connected to a pipe that takes it out there somewhere, and you'll be able to just turn a valve and empty the whole thing. We've got sort of a beachy entry here, which is pretty awesome. And again, we're just trying to put some of that faux lichen stuff on there. Plus we did some painting and splotching with a sponge to try to mimic some of these colors. This is like the real rock right there, and it's got so many colors in it. So just sort of dabbed and played around with some colors and sponging, and so, you know, if you get it pretty darn close, that's pretty cool. And there's that little overhead ledge that we made for the Cool Cat, and try to make a little bit of leaching effect coming out of the cracks and stuff along there. There's the real boulders there, so you know, we get this full of water and all that moving and stuff, and action will be pretty awesome to take in from that side over there. We got our starting pond right here, and got a little bit of some coloration with some cream color, and just let that dry out right in these little puddles to give us some variation on that stuff. And you can see we got a good variety of colors going on in here, and so very cool project. We got the starting pipe there, 2.5-inch feet. That's just going to stir it around. We can put some boulders and stones in here to help just sort of muffle the power of that as it just makes its way downhill and out over the edge there. Here we can see this whole structure that we made to have that going on. These are real rocks, and they're covered in a lot of dirt, which has got a lot of iron in it, so it's got that brown in it. And they're going to move dirt around and pack things in, move some stones around the feature to get it to, you know, get the landscape and all the space figured out the way they wanted it to. So anyways, pretty cool job. Looking forward to our favorite little cat here, Lions, Tigers, and Bears. You try to get up here and give them a donation if you can. They depend on generosity of folks out there to help take care of these wild cats that are kept in a domestic captivity as pets, and then of course they grow big, and it's like, wow, what do I do with this Siberian tiger or whatever? It's too big, 50 pounds of meat a day or whatever it is. So pretty crazy stuff. So anyways, what's going on? Mr. Dave here out in Alpine at Lions, Tigers, and Bears, and we have the feature we did a while back all done and running and looking crazy cool. Lions and Tigers and Bears out here is an amazing facility, and they take such great care of these exotic animals that have been neglected and abused. So send them some money if you can. LionsTigersandBears.org, I think it is. Anyways, we finished up this amazing feature, and they just cherried out the facility and the whole enclosure here. Sod, climbing areas for the cat, and oh my gosh, it's like an Eden for the cats here. So it's so cool. So let's check it out, man. Unbelievable. They just, I mean, this whole place is just, it just blows my mind. The folks up here take, they spare no expense in doing things right. So all this beautiful boulders and rocks up here, amazing. There's very likely a matadi, I think, is what they use for the stone to grind cornmeal and stuff for the native peoples that were here back many moons ago. So this is just an amazing enclosure for this animal. Absolutely spectacular. They cherried out the bobcat exhibit we did a while back as well, and I just can't get over how amazing this facility is and how well they've just, you know, set this up for this animal. It is absolutely spectacular. I'm walking around inside this structure, this enclosure, and they have incredible state-of-the-art steel fencing that fully encloses the whole area for the animal, so it's not going anywhere. And that's what they want. They want to take care of these animals, keep them safe, and give them an amazing place to live out their lives. So this was just all a bunch of rocks and debris and stuff, and man, they just went crazy. It's just so cool. So I came in here and we designed this pond for the animal, as some of you guys have seen in the other videos, and it's running, and it just is so amazing to me. I don't know, I just can't get over it. It's got a light in there at night. It's just going to be crazy cool. And then all this space in here, they're going to add more lighting to it. At nighttime, I think this is just going to be magical. Absolutely magical. The waterfall's working perfect. There's that little overhang area there I put down there for the animal to hang out. And put these wonderful big white river rocks around the perimeter areas. They're going to put a little house over there on top of that wood platform there for the animal. And waterfall's going where it needs to go, which is just so cool. I just can't get over it. Seems just like one of the best ones I've ever made, as far as I'm concerned. And I want one at my house. I'd love to build this at my house. That would be so awesome. So we have the skimmer, as we talked about in other videos, so they're able to put the fencing down there. Now the skimmer can receive the leaves that fall on the water, and the staff here can empty out the leaf basket without having to disrupt the animal or put it in its little holding pen when they usually do the big clean outs in here. But man, just digging this thing. Really proud how it came out. And the animal is going to be splashing around quite a bit, I got a feeling. So anyway, update on the project up here at Lions, Tigers, and Bears. Got it up and running, and it just came out pretty darn cool, man. So anyway, Mr. Dave here on the rock pile up here in Alpine. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. This is the day after that I'm shooting this for you. And wish you all the best in everything you're doing, moving forward in your lives out there. Be thankful and forgiving. If you get those two things dialed in, you're going to be a happy camper, and your family and friends too, because it's good to be around folks with a good vibe, you know. So anyway, davehenderson.podia.com will tell you how to do this stuff, and at www.daverhenderson, there's links to my YouTube channel, and you can see that if you want to check that out. Have some blogs there too, but davehenderson.podia.com for free downloads, and I got some other content that'll teach you how to do cool fake rock stuff. So anyways, thanks for watching my videos and checking stuff out. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving again. This is the day after here in 2022. Look for what's good and what's right and what's working in your lives, not what isn't, and you're going to be happier, all right, because there's always something. So have a great day. God bless you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. But here's our feature at Lions and Tigers, the last one we did, all up and running, and it's cool. So we'll see you next time. Have a great one. God bless y'all.